Okay, here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time with Poppy in the Jungle. I actually haven't played her since the last video I did, so I don't know what exactly her optimal rune and mastery page is just yet. I moved on to a different set altogether. This time I'm using what I used for Nocturne. We'll see how it works.
Immediately.
Anyway, you can see the lane matchups. We have Ezreal partnered with Sona bot. Holy. Against Vayne and Annie. Okay, these guys mean business.
We are in accord, Summoner.
And I'm thinking about grabbing my E first. Okay, no driving her ass into the wall.
My convictions will not falter.
So, Sona actually got that. That's fine. And he's actually standing guard. I must be playing with some professionals today.
Valoran will know harmony.
Okay, Alistar mid against Ahri, Maokai top against Riven, and I'm Poppy against Vi. So, 8 seconds. I'm gonna try a Q start.
We are in accord, Summoner.
Gonna take the W now so I can get the armor and AD. I'll take less damage and deal more. And due to the whole single target clear thing, Wolfcamp is next.
My convictions will not falter.
Gonna go ahead and pop a health pot here.
Fighting is serious business.
And I don't really know how the Maokai Riven lane plays out, to be honest, so we're gonna find that out. Anyway, Poppy, let's go over her stuff while I have the chance. Your passive is Valiant Fighter. Physical and magic damage dealt to Poppy that exceeds 10% of her current health is reduced in effectiveness by half. And that does not apply structures, so you have to rely on your ult for those crazy tower dives Poppy's so well known and feared for.
Demonstrate hammer diplomacy.
Now, Vi, I don't know what she's going to be doing. I'm going to take my E just in case I need to show up to counter gank somewhere. And Maokai looks like the prime target at the moment. Gonna drop my ward here for him.
Valoran will know harmony.
Let's see if I can get lucky on Ahri. Okay, Ellie just burned his cooldowns. Got enough. And I'm gonna die here. Not a fan of Alistar mid, and that's one of the reasons why. To make things worse, he did have the counter pick, and I'd say he chose poorly.
My convictions will not falter.
He has 20 CS, she has 12, but she got the double kill there, including
An enemy has
double
been
buffs.
slain. An ally has been slain.
We are in accord, Summoner.
As for me, I'm gonna go back and farm up a bit. That sent me back pretty far, and I need to start playing damage control.
They'll beg for peace.
Q is Devastating Blow. Your next auto attack will deal bonus damage, scaling up the target's maximum health. And it mentions here that there is a cap on the damage at the moment. That will go up as I level up and rank up the move.
Has been slain.
As for my ganks, I think I'm going to try to focus top because Maokai has lockdown of his own with Twisted Advance. I might be able to couple that into Heroic Charge, which is my E. Yeah, we're not getting anything on her. Not to mention once she hits level 6, that really is the end of all gank potential I have on her.
If it is necessary. Fighting is serious.
Anyway, your W is Paragon of Demacio. Whenever you deal damage or take damage, you receive a stack of this. The stacks are worth 1.5 AD and armor at rank 1.
Agreed.
She's level 6, I'm level 4. Plus, I need to slam her into the wall to make my ganks effective, so that just further complicates things for me. Oh, the blue buff just spawned.
Killing
I'll
spree.
settle this issue.
Gonna go back, pick up a pair of long swords, and then I'll actually head to my buffs. We'll see what we can do with the next round.
Battleland will know harmony.
So one thing I should mention is that the scaling on Devastating Blow, your Q has a 1-to-1 AD ratio. This thing freaking hurts, and it only gets worse as you go late. And I need to burn this down fast so I can get up there for my red buff.
They'll beg for peace.
I wish I grabbed a health pot or two. It's gonna be a little dangerous in case Vi actually is there.
We are in accord, Summoner. If it will bring peace. Their defeat is not
Okay, I have my ult, but I'm still pretty far behind everyone on the map. Maokai is going back. I'm gonna follow suit so I can grab boots and a health pot, and I see Vi down bot.
Enemy double kill.
And he lives. We'll see about going bot as soon as they're back up. Unfortunately, Crescendo was burnt, so it's going to be a little bit less lockdown at our disposal.
My convictions will not
Enemy
falter.
killing spree.
It will bring peace.
You are slain.
Red divine buff. Vi went for the golem, that's a little interesting.
Agreed.
It's not gonna die on its own.
We are in accord, Summoner.
And I didn't need to burn any summoner spells, namely Ghost, so I have that at my disposal for the gank with bot. It's actually going to happen. Can't really tell what they're up to.
I'll settle this issue.
Anyway, here's your E heroic charge. You dash into the enemy, carrying them short distance, deals initial damage, and then if you manage to land into a wall, it will stun the target like with Vayne's Condemn. And it will also...
Valoran will know
Can I
harmony.
get Riven again? Apply additional damage.
An enemy has been slain.
If it will bring peace.
An ally has been slain.
Their defeat is not inflicted. Valoran will know harmony.
So right there is one of Poppy's famous dives.
My convictions will not falter.
I used that a little too early. As for bot lane, I can start giving them some attention now. Maokai is actually getting a small lead over Riven at the moment.
We are in accord, Summoner.
No Crescendo, no True Shot Barrage.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
They'll beg for peace.
And damn. Okay, that's gonna complicate things a
Immediately.
bit.
Agreed.
Not enough. And I'm in a little bit of danger here.
Enemy
Couldn't get anything off
rampage.
Vayne, and I'm just getting out of here before Ahri kills me, as Alistar probably should.
If it will bring peace.
No eyes on Vi, though.
If it is necessary.
Okay, my Q is maxed.
We are in accord, Summoner.
And I'm gonna kill the wolf camp before going back.
Let me demonstrate hammer diplomacy.
Definitely gonna need Merc Treads this game due to the sheer amount of stuns and other CC that the team has. But I'm not gonna be able to get those just yet.
Valoran will know harmony.
She has Blade of the Rune King. Sublime.
Fighting is serious business.
Hang in there, Allie, don't die.
An ally has been
Damn it.
slain.
My
Your
convictions
turret
will
has
not
been
falter.
destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, he got Vayne in the end. Hopefully they can get the bot tower now since Vayne roamed mid. As for our tree, he needs a helping
Your team
hand.
has destroyed a turret.
Shit.
Immediately.
He's
An
dead.
ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Going to kill the golems real fast, and I'm going to stand guard on that tower in case they're going to try to push it. I don't really have the wave clear to deal with Ahri, but I can handle Vi.
We are in accord, Summoner.
You get across the map fast. Maokai's teleporting bot.
An ally has been slain.
It will bring peace.
Enemy double kill.
And it's just ugly down there.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
My convictions will not falter.
Okay, I don't actually have the means to stop Riven.
Your turret has been destroyed.
They'll beg for peace.
And I don't have a Sheen to supplement my pushing power, so this is not going to be easy.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Immediately.
Got to bang up Vayne a bit, and looks like they got moved. And I procced my Q. Had I used my E instead, I actually could have dashed into her to take out her charge. So, mess up on my part. Getting us right now.
That way will know harmony.
Once the blue buff is up, the dragon really will become an option. We could actually try to get it right now. Okay, we're going for it. Magic number is 680.
An enemy has been slain.
Shit, Alistar. Yeah, that was reckless, to say the least.
My convictions will not falter.
Vayne. For a second there I thought he was talking about me, and
Agreed.
it turns out he's not. Wow. So, Poppy definitely has crippling mana problems, and I don't really know how to alleviate it, to be honest. Essence Reaver on paper seems like it'd have some potential, but in practice, I beg to differ.
Their defeat is non-negotiable.
Ooh, you lived. Okay, I'm going back so I can get the Cutlass. The advantage to the Cutlass is it's going to give me an extra slow so I don't get kited as much. That is ultimately going to become a Blade of the Ruined King. And as for this, I'm getting my mercs now.
We are in accord, Summoner.
We're past the 20-minute mark. If they wanted to surrender, they could. But Ahri 6-2. And we're getting some heavy counter jungling down on Vi.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Good crescendo. And they went for the Baron. So I was late to the party, but I made just in time to slam Vi's ass into the wall.
If it is necessary.
And this will be tricky. Yeah, Riven's the only one left with Baron. Okay, he's not the Frozen Fist Maokai. So that would explain why we only did 1,000 damage to it. Oh well. Time around the dragon is 2 minutes yet.
If it will bring peace.
And I need to burn my conservation stack, so if Ez gets over here to take these, he can have them. Otherwise, don't want them going to waste.
Immediately.
And I'm lagging.
We are in accord, Summoner.
Someone's here. And I had to use my ult for the damage amplification there so I could kill Ahri before she killed me.
Bring peace.
Alistar is really deep.
They'll beg for peace.
An enemy has been slain.
Agreed.
And I'm gonna meet up with them. So much for the split push.
Ally has been
Will
slain.
bring peace.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
convictions will not falter.
Magic number 800.
Valoran will know harmony.
It's gonna be tricky to get her.
Let me demonstrate hammer diplomacy. Their defeat is non-negotiable.
Ez can make better use of that than I can.
They'll beg for peace. Immediately.
And Allie has blue.
We are in accord, Summoner.
Would be nice if I could go back, but I'll make do. And they may surrender after that. As for me, I'm going to scram while I still have some health. I'm going to peek in on this one, and if it's here, I'm going to steal it. If not, I'm going to go shove.
If it is necessary.
Your team has destroyed a
Yep,
turret.
tank by.
We are in accord, Summoner.
Man, we're still fighting. I need to go back already.
We'll bring peace.
Right now, that massive amount of gold in my pocket is not helping the team. So I'm going to come back with the Blade of the Rune King,
Ally has been slain.
and I'm going to go for the Frozen Fist.
An
It's going to give
ally
me some
has been
protection against
slain.
Riven.
Rampage. Enemy double kill. An enemy
And right
has
here, we're
been
just
slain.
overstaying our welcome. It's catching up to us.
Triple kill. Enemy killing spree.
And that's the downside of teleport, of course.
My
You can
convictions
warp into
will
a
not
battle
falter.
when you should actually be retreating.
If it will bring peace.
Gotten 500 gold out of it so far.
Their defeat is non-negotiable.
Let's see, 91 seconds. It's definitely an option.
Immediately. Agreed.
Okay, here they come.
Valoran will know harmony.
Triple kill.
And Blizzard for the win. So, Poppy for you guys. Wasn't really expecting it to go as well with how things started, but it worked out. I still need to look more into the runes and masteries to try to find out what's optimal. But at least I know, worst come to worst, I'm forced into this, I can rely on this to a certain degree. And like I said, the fights could have been a little bit smoother, but we just overstayed our welcome. Luckily, awesome fight in the Baron pit. Anyway, if I can think of anything else to say, I'll post that in the description. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.